midshipmen. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Coach Marcus Freeman told me before the game, he said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defenses have been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Reese?
All right, Holly. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Young. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Notre Dame's offense has the ball first today. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bob.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Right on the money. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Irish, after the chunk played through the air, back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. There's a crease. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Complete. There he goes. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They go right back to their man on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
The midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. Now to run this offense, Braxton Woodson. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Looking for room, it's Bryant. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's first and 10 from the 31. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Gets it out quickly. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Flag 18! Flag 18! gets the back and leaves it. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program is because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. You've got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete to the left. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Navy quick to the line. Looking for a man, it's Woodson. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And I know it's easy up here in the booth, right, guys? Like, make that catch, right? Get on the scoreboard. Haven't scored yet with this offense.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Navy!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Young. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Unloads quickly. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Headed to the edge, it's Mobley. Makes his man miss. Oh, he's got some space. The tag. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And here's the return. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. And here comes the Navy offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Direct snap. It's Hutchinson. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Wyatt. Makes it past the marker. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here come the Irish, back on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. The run inside. It's Williams. Gets away from one, finds room. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know the anger, the animosity, all the stuff that comes with these rivalry games, you need your running back to set the tone and have a great game.
The short hand. It's Gilbert.
It's going to be fun to watch this receiving group, I think, for Notre Dame this season. I think one of the things Marcus Freeman's done a really good job of in recent years is go to the portal and bring difference makers at the receiver spot. It was Malachi Fields coming over for Virginia, the big, tall body making big plays downfield last year for the Irish. And this has always been a position, David, that we thought was always a little bit behind some of the elite competition in college football, but it feels like that's starting to change now.
And Great House and Faze on both backs, so obviously some experience there, but then bringing in some ultra-talented, highly recruited receivers from Ohio State. Those guys usually pan out pretty well to have that speed element. And a couple of guys that maybe click now with this C.J. Carr offense and the passing attack, which went from a liability a couple years ago to a strength.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Both teams wanted to get the ball to their playmakers. Let's see how these wideouts are doing so far. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Carr makes the grab. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Motion from the wideout. Running inside. It's Williams. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The Irish needing just inches for the first down. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I think this quarterback needs to do a better job incorporating the hard count. That was 3rd and inches. If you use the hard count, you get him off sides. Now you get a first down regardless of whether you get sacked or not. Think about changing up the snap count a little bit to slow down this pass rush.
And the try is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play.
There he goes down the right side. The 30, the 20, into the house. Touchdown, midshipman. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Using his legs, it's Mobley. Shows him the stiff arm. Breaks into the open. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground. Oh, it's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But
racing to the right. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. On the run, it's Bryant. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it on the counter. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do better.
Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a fourth down. The kick is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Here's Carr to throw. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Carr. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defense is going to get something figured out.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Midshipman will get things going here on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think
turning it on, building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Finding some room. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The play action fake. That's caught. It's Robinson. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to's not open, just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Navy operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Under fire. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They call PI on the offense this time. The offense set for a 1st down play. Wants to throw. It's Woodson. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job.
Touchdown, Navy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run inside. It's Williams. There he goes. Janging on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throwing. Carr. Finds his man. It's Mobley. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Pulled down for the tackle. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Unloads to the right. Off of it. It's a seam wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Irish. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Punts it out of the air. Snags it and he's open. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Snagged in the middle. It's Graham. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Trying to set up the screen. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. Looking downfield on first down. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Carr. Right on target this time. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
He'll be short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So if the offense doesn't want to take a chance here, they'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with a look at Syracuse, taking on the number 8 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Orange, engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight, tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Mountain West.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Robinson. And the returner will be knocked down. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the midshipman head coach at the half. One of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Carr to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The give is to Williams. Maybe a crease. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. He's now up to 71 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Play action. Carr throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. They had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Navy searching for a fourth down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with second and 13. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll try again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. On the move. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
What happened to the beautiful days of 4th down punts? Weren't those great? Like back in the day when they didn't go for it every single 4th down. Nowadays, with all the analytics, go for it. The offense goes for it. 2nd time, 2 for 2 on 4th down. Really frustrating for on the defensive side of the football.
They'll keep it on the ground. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. He might want another play. They'll run with Robinson. Touchdown, Navy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Play action, C.J. Carr. Fires complete on the crosser. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st and 10 for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Flanagan. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's now up to 77 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
The give is to Williams. Here's a little room there. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Off the RPO, complete. Stumbled to the ground. And after that last completion, netted a big fat 0. They're looking at 2nd and 10. Running inside, it's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. The give to the left. Running to Green. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Motion from the wide receiver. In the red area, it's Williams. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This defense has going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Navy sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. That's caught. It's Bryant. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking downfield, it's Woodson. He'll pull it down and run. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Takes a handoff. It's Bryant. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Here's a give to Robinson. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. He's got it. First down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They're going to run it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Dropping back, it's Woodson. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The midshipmen moved the sticks with that powerful running game. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Maybe some room here. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, midshipmen! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
And he tags on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barrett. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. Fights off the defender. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking for space. It's Mobley. Could be an alley. Bulldozes his way through. The 20. To the house. Touchdown, Irish. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 77-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hutchinson. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run it to the right. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It's too bad because this guy's had an incredible day statistically. Already over 100 yards rushing, but look at the scoreboard, and you'd never know it. Their defense has not been able to do their part, and you just wonder if it's going to be enough handing off to this guy to get back in the game.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now on the counter. Inside the 45. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0